39. I had not been on one date in 2 years. Then I invested $10,000 into my dating coach. Met my fiance a year ago. He proposed 2 months ago. And now we're getting married in 5 months.
And I know that we have all done crazy things in the name of love, but sister girl, $10,000 for a man? A man? Never would be me.
How desperate do you have to be to pay $10K for a man? A regular man at that. He's not a CEO. He's not a CEO. He's not an NBA player. He's not an NFL player.
There is not one man on earth worth $10,000.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah, and I'm back again with another video. So in this video, this woman is actually going viral for the fact that she paid $10,000 for a dating coach, and she was engaged within a year. And of course, you know, the sisterhood did not like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and press play, pause play, give you guys my thoughts, my feelings, my opinions on this entire situation.
39. I had not been on one date in 2 years. Then I invested $10,000 into my dating coach. Shout out to Anwar White. I met my fiance a year ago. He proposed 2 months ago. And now we're getting married in 5 months. So I'm going to finish telling you the iconic engagement story. After that, I'm going to use this page to help you become the CEO of your love life.
So already, you know, spending $10,000 on a dating coach to be able to invest in, I believe, the most important decision of your life, especially if you are not trying to be out here and be single and you are, you know, you're wanting to, leverage yourself in a certain space with somebody who can help you, connect the dots for you. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't see anything wrong with that. Right? Because we see women spending $10,000 on, you know, investing in their bodies with the BBLs, the this, the that. Like, we see people spend frivolous amounts of money just to look a certain way on social media for everybody else. And so in my personal opinion, especially the space that we're in right now, where men are very weary of women, and who they are, getting into a relationship with them, men who are weary of marriage. Like, if you want to find somebody who's on the same page as you and you are investing to get a certain level of help for that, I personally don't see anything wrong with that.
But first, let's talk investments. People will spend $20,000 on Dr. Miami, $100,000 on higher education, but there are some people in my comments literally cringing at the idea of investing their money and protecting their hearts and their future love lives. So I know the cost. I literally wasted 13 years of my youth on a man because I was not educated on how to date, how to choose wisely, how to pick with intention and clarity.
This is something that I think is so key. You know, a lot of times when we have these conversations, and even on social media, when people always talk about relationships and, can we talk about something else? No, we can't. Okay, because relationships are the center of your life. And again, the most important decision that you will make. You can be in a relationship with somebody who will tear you down and you're not going nowhere. And you can be in a relationship with somebody who's, going to lift you up, support you, fuel you, and, reach certain levels of success with that person by your side. So this woman saying, she realized she's 39, right? And she wants to be a wife. She wants to be married. And she realized, like, you know what? Let me take accountability for the fact that maybe I was a good match for the person who I was with in a relationship, but maybe my picker was broken. Right? And a lot of times women think that the onus of accountability is just centered around, oh, you was nagging him or you was disrespectful. Sometimes your picker is broken. Right? Sometimes you're with a man for superficial reasons that really don't matter, and you are not engaged in what's important to look for. Is he a good leader? Is he a man of his word? Is he intentional about the things that he is doing? Is he even into you? Right? Because some women get into a relationship with a man who, they're so into him because of what he looks like, because their kids might look a certain way or whatever the situation is. And that man has never even shown you 100% interest. So again, her investing in, talking to somebody who can give her pointers, cues, or whatever to, align with somebody who is on the same page as her. Again, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
And that comes with consequences. Having children with someone who doesn't show up, wasting years in a low vibrational relationship, letting your emotions allow you to crash out and lead you away from your purpose, being delulu about the red flag. So as a CEO of a 7-figure content studio, I'm now the CEO of my love life.
I don't think there's anything wrong with this. I got to say it again. You know, some people might find it odd or whatever, but I think that if you want results, you're going to put your intentions, your time, your effort, your investment, sometimes your funds into getting the results that you want. And it's so funny because all these women who walk around talking about we don't need no man, we could do better by ourselves. You know, we out here, and if I wanted a man, I could get one tomorrow. And, you know, here's this woman who obviously was out there in the dating market and was having trouble even getting a date. Right? And so she's like, no, this is serious to me. And like I said before, let me leverage myself in a different way so that I can get better results.
And I lead my love life with wisdom. Your literal life depends on who you choose. So I encourage you to choose wisely.
Good morning and happy Wednesday. I came on here to say there is not one man on earth worth $10,000.
Just like the sisterhood. Okay? Just like the sisterhood. This woman shared her story to basically bring awareness to, you know, if a lot of you women are out there struggling and you want a husband, maybe you need some pointers on how you are going to be able to align yourself with somebody who has the same mindset that you have. Now, granted, that's not for everybody, right? Some women are able to get into relationships on their own without the assistance of anybody else. Kudos to you. Some women are able to, connect the dots with people on their job or people who are in close proximity with them. There's nothing wrong with that. However, I think that it speaks volumes of a woman who is willing to invest her funds, her finances, because it's showing how committed she is to being the best version of herself and, again, getting better results. Here that woman is coming on the internet and telling her story for other women just in case they wanted or needed assistance. Now we have somebody coming from the sisterhood telling all women ain't no man worth no investment.
If you ever have the urge to spend 10,000 USD to find a man or for someone to find a man for you, come talk to me because I'll talk some sense into you. Men are not that important. Having a husband ain't that important, no shade. And also, men in my world, in my belief system, are to find us.
Here's my thing, right? First thing, before we get into men are supposed to find us, how come these same women do not come on the internet and talk to women about how they're going to talk sense into them when these women are getting BBLs that are, literally harming them, when these women are doing all these other, bodily enhancements, when these women are spending thousands of dollars, again, invested in their look, which is not covering up or assisting any of their insecurities. Why aren't these same women coming forth and talking about that stuff? Why not? The only time these women ever, from the sisterhood peek their head out and are a part of the conversation is when there is a man involved in the conversation. Only time. Now, here she is, talking about the fact that men are supposed to find women. And I understand that, but how are you even going to be in the proximity of a man? And that woman was not paying for somebody to give her a partner. She did not pay $10,000 and somebody handed her someone. She paid $10,000 for the knowledge. Okay? She paid $10,000 of how to navigate the dating world. How to find somebody, again, who is aligned in her way of thinking. Somebody that would coach her as she's going on dates and saying, okay, these are the things that you need to be looking for. Okay, you went on this date. It seemed well. You were very attracted to him, but you said that these are your belief systems and these were his belief systems. Do they align or do they not align? Somebody who's walking her through the process.
We are not to be searching for them. Take that $10,000 and go on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trips. Get a trainer. Get a new kitchen.
That woman is 39 years old. Okay? 39 years old. I'm sure she's been on umpteen trips and taken umpteen vacations. Okay? She realized it ain't so easy out here and this is an emergency. So she dipped into her emergency fund because this was urgent for her because of what she wants from her life. She's like, when I was in my youth, I made a foolish mistake. I wasted 13 years. Okay, I don't got time to be fooling around with y'all going on these girls trips. I'm not about to play these games with y'all. And I don't blame her. Okay, I don't blame her. And again, a lot of these women from the sisterhood come out and speak out against it because it goes against the narrative that a lot of these women from the sisterhood are trying to push, that men don't matter, men don't mean nothing, you don't need a man for nothing. It goes completely against that because these women are like, okay, here my money, somebody come take it and find me somebody. Like,
Get a new wardrobe. Get 2 Chanel bags. Do anything. But take $10,000 to find a man?
A Chanel bag is not going to protect you if somebody comes through the door, okay? And breaks in. I'm going to keep it real. Chanel bag not going to keep you warm at night. Chanel bag not going to satisfy. Okay? A Chanel bag is not going to redirect your chaos and order it for you and align your mindset. That's not what a Chanel bag is going to do. A Chanel bag is not going to look you in your eye and tell you when you are doing the wrong things and help, again, guide you into being the best version of yourself. Material things are not going to do that. And unfortunately, a lot of the women who are standing on the side saying that material possessions are more important than your spouse or your counterpart who's going to be there and stand 10 toes down with you are going to find out the hard way. They're going to find out.
Please, ladies. Happy Wednesday.
I think this is crazy. Again, I don't think that it's for everybody. I definitely don't think so. I definitely don't think that every woman out there who is wanting or seeking to find a relationship is going to have to spend thousands of dollars to be able to do that. I don't think so. But I definitely don't knock the women who are doing it because you know what? You want to be a wife, you taking matters into your own hands. Okay? Like I said, leveraging yourself. You're not going to sit down like these women talking about, oh yeah, you need a man to come to you. And the only place you are is at your house. Okay. So what he's supposed to do? Break in? Like, I'm confused. Is it going to be the mailman or the Amazon man? Like, where are you going to find these people? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And also, I know that sometimes when people go through these dating coaches, there's like background checks and stuff involved. All that stuff is very important. And again, at least you know that there's somebody who is aligning with you, who has the same mission and the same goal. You're not just wasting your time to end up being somebody's sneaky link. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this entire conversation. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.